at some point I lost my job. There's this thought that has been going on for the longest time, this unspoken idea, especially among women, that we always have to fight, that there is only so much room at the top, and people always have to compete to shine. And this year's International Women's Day theme, Give to Gain, perfectly express that new empowerment and empowering mindset. I met this woman from a friend, like a mutual friend. This woman stood her ground and said, no, she's not going to volunteer in this economy because today is International Women's Day. Look it. Now, that single job referral was my very first on-site role. It taught me the profound impact that the investment of one woman is capable and strong enough to shift and change the life of so many others. Hey fams, welcome back once again to another exciting episode of the Florapedia podcast. I am super excited and I can't wait to dive into today's episode. I don't want to waste much of your time, but before we go into that, let me first of all give a quick shout out to my subscribers. Thank you for liking, thank you for staying, and thank you for watching till the end. And if you're new to this podcast platform, this is the Florapedia podcast, and I am your amazing host, Florabella. You can call me Flora. So now let's get right into today's topic because I'm super excited. You can see I am ready, and I hope you're ready too. Grab your popcorn. It's going to be an amazing podcast episode. So let's get right into it. Okay. Let's get right into it, please. This is the Florapedia podcast. So welcome back once again, amazing family, to the Florapedia podcast. I am thrilled to have you back today. And today is going to be wonderful because we're delving into a topic that speaks not just to me, but to so many women out there, because today is a special day. You really do not want to know. Do you want to know why? Because today is International Women's Day. Clock it. I'm super excited because this is a day that is being talked about every single year, and it is celebrated worldwide because women are great, women are fun, women are powerful, like women are something else. And this theme of this year 2026, which is give to gain, is something I cannot even fathom. Like, I can't even tell you how it resonates to me. And I hope that at the end of this episode, you're going to understand that giving to gain is not just about being nice. It's not just about, trying to just do it for the glam. Maybe because you want to do women supporting women on social media. No, it's about strategy. It's something that would boost your life, your business brand, your finances, reshape societal norms, and also give you a leverage, an advantage that will show ripple effects in like few years, in like a very long time. Though you might not understand it now, but with time, it comes with a return on investments that you cannot even imagine. Okay, now, so there's this thought that has been going on for the longest time, this unspoken idea, especially among women, that we always have to fight, that there is only so much room in the top or at the top, and people always have to compete to shine, which is not true. And thankfully, I'm glad that that narrative is gradually shifting because now people understand that you do not always have to fight your fellow woman in order for you to get there. And this year's International Women's Day theme, Give to Gain, perfectly express that new empowerment and empowering mindset. Now, this is a beautiful reminder to tell us that when we genuinely and from our heart support, uplift, and invest in other women, we do not lose anything. Especially when you do it wisely, especially when you do it with discernment, especially when you add strategy. Now, I'm not saying try helping people to get something in return, no. But all I'm saying is we gain so much when we help others. Now, let me tell you a quick story from a few years ago. So, a few years ago, when I was still in the uni, I was doing digital marketing and I was working remotely because I would go to lecture and I would still handle my remote job. And at that time, I already started my podcast, but I was doing podcasts for other organizations and I was more like the voice to the brand. Now, at some point, I lost my job, right? During my final year, and I was doing my project, I was preparing for exam, and I also needed to get a job because I was this person that was not used to being idle. I told a friend, and I met this woman. I met this woman from a friend, like a mutual friend, and this friend connected me to this woman. Now, this job advertisement was basically a communication job, and I was supposed to even come as, a volunteer. This woman stood her ground and said, no, she's not going to volunteer. In this economy, you want someone to volunteer and give their time, their effort, their energy, their resources. Because I literally had to use Jen, my laptop, and everything if I would have to work from where I was schooling. Now, if I would have to like wait till I graduate because it was just like a few weeks for my exam to be done and I would go start a job in Abuja. Now, if I was to do that, uh it would actually mean that I would have to, leave everything and quickly rush to go and get the job. Hey, the woman was, I was surprised. Like, how can someone just fight for a total stranger? Now, that single job referral was my very first on-site role, and it gave me an opportunity to so much more jobs, not just with that particular lady I'm talking about, but with so many other people I was connected to just because I worked in that brand. And this opportunity boosted my confidence. It taught me the profound impact that the investment of one woman is capable and strong enough to shift and change the life of so many others. Because now that I've gotten to the point where I am no longer struggling to learn, I am no longer starting, I now have to help people pay it forward. And till today, I'm not going to mention the woman's name, but till today, I am still very much grateful to her for giving me that opportunity. Now, this is to tell you that helping other people doesn't always have to be selfish. You don't have to do it in order to get something back. It's about building a community and a network of reputable women who will be strong in their various industry, and these will pay you dividends in ways that you can never predict. I am serious about it. So, with that being said, let's share 5 strategies that will help you, take actions to this gift to gain theme, ways you can invest in other women. This way, you'll be able to add to other people from your level. From your level. Don't do past yourself. Oh. From your level, you'll be able to help other people. You'll be able to help other women grow. Now, if you want to participate in this gift to gain movement, here are 5 actionable tips you should follow. Whether you are a business owner, whether you're a content creator, or you're just someone who just loves to help others and you're seeking growth. Because, like I said before, if you help others, you will definitely grow in return. Now, number 1, be a connector, not a divider. You're not going to gain anything by breaking other women down. Think about it. Think about the women in your network. Think about those who would probably benefit from knowing each other. Think about those who are doing amazing things that you can recommend their work, that deserves recommendation. Think about those people you could give a random shout out, make introductions, share their business, share their portfolios to clients, share their content, recommend them for opportunities, mention their names in the room of opportunities. It's not going to cost you anything. And in a few years, you're going to see a huge reward. This is not a case of your reward is for heaven. No, your reward is not in heaven. It's on earth here because you're going to be a champion that helps other people build a reputation. And you're going to also, in return, build a reputation of a generous and influential leader, someone who people would look up to. Now, speaking of a leader, number two, when you finally get those people that you probably help from the ground up or you probably give opportunities to, please be a leader and not a controlling boss. I repeat, be a leader and not a controlling boss. It is very easy for people to get carried away with fame, with respect, with, influence and whatever. It is very easy, but try to make sure that you are humble at all times. Don't try to dominate and press people down. Be a leader, lead by example. And trust me when I say people will just want to respect you based on your charisma. Number three, share your expertise. Whatever you know how to do, your knowledge, that unique experience, that skill you have, stop hoarding them. Stop gatekeeping. Offer mentorship. Share insights on social media. Share on your social platforms like your WhatsApp and the rest. Create a group. Answer questions on Facebook. You know these people need this thing, help them out. Now, the major reason behind my starting a podcast was not because I basically wanted to be a content creator. No, never. I am still a very shy and timid person. Someone who likes to be in her shell. Someone who just wants to be indoors and mind her business. But somehow, I feel like this is what I was supposed to do. If I don't do it, who will? Like, tell me, who will? The reason why things are going wrong every single day is because those who are capable of changing things refuse to talk or refuse to act an impact. And I refuse to be dormant. I refuse to be a passerby on earth. I want to make an impact. And that is why I'm always saying I am here to improve one life at a time. Even if I am not going to change the entire world, at least I would be satisfied knowing that I did something meaningful. And that was the basic reason or the minimal reason or the thought behind why I started a podcast in the first place. I don't like to talk. I don't even want to go outside. Let me take that back. I actually like to talk, but I don't like to talk to people. Yeah. I I have been learning to move out of my shell. Now, this is something you can do to add or improve other people's life. It doesn't necessarily need to be a huge or a grand gesture. It's just something small as, shaping one life at a time from where you are. So the moment you start doing this, the more you start getting recognition, the more you start getting results, not just recognition for social media. Please stop that women supporting women online when in behind their back you hate them, when in reality you actually do not want to support women. Please stop it. Let it stop this year, because this is 2026 and we're not going to keep doing that backbiting and hatred that we do in the past. Number four, correct from a place of love and mutual respect. Now, I know that it is very hard to always do the right thing all the time. When you see a woman like you doing something wrong or doing it the wrong way, call this person aside. You do not necessarily need to insult them, antagonize them, or make them feel less of themselves. Correct them from a place of love. Correct them from a place of empathy, not from a place of fighting and all that. There was a time I went to look for a job. I keep bringing jobs up because I've had so much experience with looking for jobs, getting a job, working somewhere, blah, blah, blah. Now, I went to this organization and I applied for this role. The way the lady that interviewed me talked about so many things. To someone who is open to learn, I actually picked a lot of things that made sense that I can actually learn from what she said. But deep down, as someone who is self aware enough about her limitations, about her strengths and weaknesses, I knew from a very short point of what she was saying that there was a deep part of her that was antagonizing and bringing me down. If I did not have self awareness enough, I probably would have gone home crying. The way she made it look, she even insisted, or should I say, she insinuated that my job experience is lacking, and which I know it wasn't. But she also said something about that the job I have done in the past are things that her 6 year old can do. That was the biggest slap of my life because this is something clients would actually pay me money. I mean, hundreds of naira to do. And you are telling me your 6 year old child can do it, can pull it off. If he easy, run am. If he easy, run am. Now, I am not doubting the fact that I am not lacking or I am not up to that state. I'm still learning. I'm still taking courses till today. But the way she said those things, it was very demeaning. I felt really less of myself. And that is not what women should be doing to other women. The way she made it look. And then she now went ahead to recommend me for a lesser position than what I came for. Something that was even beneath my certificate as a graduate, let alone my professionalism in digital marketing and social media management. It felt I did not say a word, I did not argue. I handled it professionally. I just said thank you. I will think about the new offer and I left. It was as easy as that. And I'm not going to mention names again. But this is another example of a woman that did worse. You get. Now, there are women who do good, but there are also women who tear other women down, directly or indirectly. Please don't be among those ones that tear women down. You really do not need it, okay? You can actually do well by helping other women without bringing them down. Please, I beg you, it's not worth it. Okay, the fifth and last thing you can do to support the Give to Gain is to seek out women owned businesses or creators. This is where your wallet and your voice comes in. This is where you help them. You do not just only purchase their services, you actively seek out their services. Let's say, for example, you want to make a dress and you know there are women that offers the services. Make a conscious effort to see if you would find a woman owned business and offer and buy from them, and then also talk about their services. When you do something from them, like you just post it, oh, I made this hair from this person. A shout out to them. Tell people positive experience you have. This is not saying that you should hype everybody, especially when they are bad. When you get a wrong service, tell them privately, oh, this service is not good, do better. You don't have to go online and start bringing them down. But if you get a good service, go out and showcase it. You do not necessarily need for them to pay you as a brand ambassador before you can hype somebody's business. Start it today. Now, all these tips, sorry about that. All these tips are not just feel good actions. They are not just for the glam. They are to actually help you move your personal brand and your business brand forward. Because trust me when I say, when you are known as someone who lifts others up, your star shines. And that's just the truth. You shine brighter. People will want to work with you. And the same goes for you do not get brighter or you do not get bigger by dimming other people or painting them black. No, you do not get whiter by painting others black. So people will just want to support you. People love people who are generous and community minded and love to help other people. Think about it. When women business own businesses, or should I say, when women are in leadership and their businesses are grown, the world becomes a better place. You cannot deny that fact that if women are winning, the world will thrive. The world will thrive in a very beautiful light because women just know how to lead. And when their voices are amplified, it creates a more equitable and innovative world for everyone, not just about women's rights, but about human progress. Because when people don't like to admit that women contribute to the progress of the world and world peace in general, they don't like to accept it, but that's the truth. Let's imagine a woman stops to give birth, or women in general stops to give birth. Do you think the world will grow? So whether you like it or you like it, women improve to the growth of the world. As we celebrate International Women's Day today, I want to challenge you. Look around your circle, look around your industry, look around your community. Check out that one woman who you can invest in this week. It could be a simple shout out. It could be a thoughtful message, telling them how special they are. It could be that one impactful introduction, connecting them to someone who would give them maybe job, uh, business advice or whatever. It could be you just sharing business advice. It could be sharing personal advice, or it could be as simple as making a purchase from her business. Just take one step to experience the give to gain advantage for yourself. I know the day is almost over, but don't let it pass you by because throughout this week, we're going to be doing International Women's Day week. Here on the Floripedia podcast, I'm going to be sharing contents around women empowerment and the rest on all our social media platforms. Share with us your opinions, your suggestions. If you've ever helped one woman before or women before, let us know your experience, what you've gained in return and what you've lost. If perhaps it's backfired, no, perhaps. And then use the hashtag give to gain to and also hashtag Floripedia, and you can tag us to it. And I promise I will check every post, every comment, and every article. So make sure to let me know. And with that, guys, it's been amazing. I had fun and I hope you did too. Thank you for sticking till this end. It's been lovely talking to you and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please take a moment. It's not going to take anything from you. Just click that support button. Click it. Click it. Click the like and subscribe button and I will be so grateful if you can start from me to show the gift to gain and let's just improve one another. Until next time, keep giving, keep gaining, and keep shining. Remember, you cannot get brighter by making someone else dark, by painting someone else black. So make sure that you are focused on improving one life at a time because that's why we're here. And as always, my lovelies, see you on our next episode again on the Floripedia podcast. You don't want to miss it. Catch ya. Bye. This is the Floripedia podcast.